everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is Tuesday the 8th of January and this vlog is going to be an Asda shopping haul. So I've done my Asda shop. Now I've done it in two parts. So the bits that you're going to see here is the stuff that I've actually gone in store and bought, and then the other part, which I will attach to the back end of this, so like I said, it'll be in two parts but all on the same vlog, is the stuff that I've done via click and collect. Now I know it might sound a bit insane why on earth I've done two shops at the same place, but I'm trying to think of ways to stop me from, by the way, sorry if you can hear the dishwasher, it's just on at the moment, so apologies. But yeah, I'm trying to stop myself from impulse buying basically, and buying unnecessary rubbish that we really don't need. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just finding that bills, food bills, are just getting absolutely extortionate at the moment. So I thought I'll just give it a whirl. So what I've done is, the click and collect stuff is all the like non-perishable, heavy, you know, usually in stock, that kind of stuff. Well, I say non-perishable, I bought cheese and stuff like that through the click and collect, but it's basically all that side of things. And then the stuff that I've actually gone in store for are like the fresh stuff that I want to like make sure that I get the best dates on, etc., and that they're the nicest looking. So yeah, so all the click and collect stuff are stuff like tins, pastas, sauces, cleaning products, washing stuff, all that sort of things. And then like I say, this bit is the fresh stuff like the fruit, the veg, any meats that I get, etc., that sort of thing. So that's how I'm doing it this week. I'm gonna see how it pans out. I mean, so far it's worked out really well. I've not spent as much as I usually do, which is obviously brilliant, and I've managed to do a full week shop. So again, that's brilliant. And we're a family of 6. One of them is only 13 weeks, but we are a family of 6. 7 if you include the furry one, which is our dog Luna. So obviously she's included in the budget. So yeah, I'll do this bit now. Like I say, it's all the fresh stuff, and then a few other little bits, and then and a few other bits that I couldn't get on the click and collect, like they told me that it was out of stock or that it was for a substitution that I didn't really want, and then I've gone in store and hey presto, it's actually on the shelf, so I've picked it up instead. So yeah, I'll just dive straight into it. But just as a word of warning, if you're watching this vlog any other day than what it is today, then just double check the SIM values if you're relying on these SIM values. Obviously I don't expect them to change anytime in the next week or so, but if it is considerably, you know, like months or even years down the line, then do definitely check them, because they probably would have changed. So I'm going to start with the speedy stuff that I've got. So everything that I show you now is speed on Slimming World. Apologies for any crinkling, but it's all in plastic packaging, so obviously it is going to crinkle. But the first thing that I've got is a pack of sweet peppers, red, yellow and orange. I like green ones. You've probably heard me say it before in the past, but nobody else in the house does, so I've always got to get the sweet pack, but I like any pepper, so it's fine for me. And then I've got a bag of red onions. I've got 2 big broccolis. Two punnets of tomatoes. They are cherry tomatoes. I do alternate between cherry tomatoes and then baby plum ones as well. I quite like them. I've also got 2 packs of blueberries. As you can see, they're on offer, 2 for £2, which I didn't think were too bad. I've got a big pack of strawberries. I've also got a creamy coleslaw kit. Now, I know I said I'm showing you the speedy stuff, and I still am. Obviously, if you're going to use the mayonnaise that comes in this, then you're going to have to sin it, and I think it'll be quite high because it's more than likely going to be full fat mayo. But I just throw the sachet of mayonnaise away, or I give it to my hubby, although he's a bit of a snob with mayonnaise and he'll only eat certain ones. And then I use it just to make my own coleslaw. I'm planning on having kebabs this week, and so I'm going to be using it to go in that, because when I have a kebab, I really like when you get all the shredded cabbage and carrot and onion mix in your kebab as well. So that's why I bought this. So I'm going to use half of it for a kebab and then half of it to make my own coleslaw. So again, if you are using your own, if you're making your own, if you're using fat-free yogurt, then it'll be sin-free completely. It'll just be speedy and sin-free. But if you are using mayonnaise, which I will be doing, I'll be using Hellmann's Lighter Than Light mayonnaise, then it'll be half a sin for however many tablespoons each of the mayonnaise that you use. So yeah, that's what I've got. Got a bag of gala apples. I've had a few of these bags and they're really rich, they're really red and they're really sweet at the moment. So yeah, I've also got some raspberries. I don't often get raspberries because you don't get a lot for your money, but they were quite good value and they looked really nice, so I picked them up. A lettuce. I've got quite a lot of lettuce still in the fridge, so that's why I've only picked up one little one. I mean, it won't go to waste at all. You've seen my plates, they're always got loads and loads of salad on. A pack of crunchy bean sprouts, because I'm going to do Mayflower curry for tea tonight. I've also got some trimmed fine beans. Can't see that. There we go, foot light. And then I've got 2 cucumbers as well. Oh, and last but not least, something else that is free, not free, that's speedy. Pickled gherkins as well. And again, out of the light. A jar of those. So like I said, all that lot that I've just shown you is speed on Slimming World. And then I'll show you the free bits, which I picked up some more. Fry Light butter flavour, my absolute favourite, although I do really like the chilli one and the garlic one, but obviously you can't use that with absolutely everything. So the next best is definitely the butter one. Absolutely lovely, and it does taste like butter. I spray a little bit on my pasta sometimes and it gives that buttery feeling that I used to do, because I used to always cake all my pasta in tons of butter, which I know is really bad, hence why I needed to do Slimming World. And yeah, if I just do a few sprays of that on it, it gives it, well, almost exactly the same kind of taste. So yeah, Fry Light, free as long as you don't drink the whole bottle of it. Some red grapes. Some lovely bananas, or bananas as Alana calls them. I've also got some honey roast ham, which is free. I don't eat that, that's for the rest of the family. And cooked chicken, which I will eat, and it's also free, so great to snack on. And then finally, that's free, I've got 2 bags of spuds, because I like to just chop them up into wedges and throw them in the Actifry. Just wash them, chop them, throw them in, job's a good one, and they make really lovely wedges like that. None of this peeling malarkey, big potatoes, I can't be bothered with that, I've not got enough time. So perfect. So a healthy extra that I've got is some of these Laughing Cow, the lightest cheese triangles. I got 2 packs of those because they're on offer for £1 a pack, and there's 8 in the whole thing, and you can have 6 of them as your healthy extra A, or you can sin them at 1 sin per triangle. So depending what you want that day depends on whether it's better to sin them or use them as your healthy extra A, because 6 of them, honestly, it is a lot. I did end up, if you've, well, you won't have seen it yet because I'm going to post this before I post my what I eat in a week, but I used some of them yesterday and I did end up splitting them between 2 meals, so it does work out really well when you're using them cheese for that kind of thing. You can spread it further. So yeah, so now onto the sins. There's only a couple of other little things now to show you, but like I say, the majority of my shop is the click and collect because that's all the heavy stuff and frozen, etc. So some sin things. I bought a pack of the 12 classic chipolata pork sausages. These are for my son and my husband and Alana as well, my daughter. I don't eat them. My older daughter Alyssa doesn't eat them. She eats vegetarian sausages with me. We both have the Linda McCartney rosemary and red onion ones. They're completely sin free. These ones, as you can see, are 2.5 sins each. And my husband does say that they're absolutely gorgeous. It's the one that he always asks for. Next one is Heinz mayonnaise, 5 sins per tablespoon. And again, this is for the hubby and the kids because Heinz mayonnaise is the one that they always go for. Absolutely love. I go for the lighter than light. I've not seen Asda do the lighter than light for ages. Our local Aldi don't do the lighter than light for ages. So I've had to just start using the Hellmann's lighter than light mayonnaise, because that seems to be the only one that I can buy at the moment, of lighter than light mayo. And then last but not, well no, almost last but not least, 2 packs of these pain au chocolat. The 8 in a pack. They were only £1 a pack as well, which I thought was really good value. Again, not for me. 9 Syns each, not 90. They're just for the kids. Somewhat quick in the morning when they're about to go to school, because neither of them, the big ones this is, big breakfast eaters. And when they get home, oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. We're having issues upon issues in this house. Now there's something wrong with the water pressure, so when the dishwasher's on or the washing machine's on, it makes a funny noise at the tap, so we've got to sort it out. But don't worry, there is someone coming out to look at it. Honestly, I think this house is falling apart now. So yeah, really good for the kids for before they're about to leave for school or just after they've got in from school. Really, really quick snack. And then finally, definitely, what's it? A massive 22 pack, and they're only 4 Syns per pack, just because they're Alana's absolute favourite crisps. We all love them as well, and they're nice and low in Syns and calories, aren't they? So it's all good. So yeah, so that's it for this bit. I'm gonna leave it at that, and then I'll pop back on when I've done the click and collect, and then I'll show you the rest of the stuff that I've got. And then at the very end of the vlog, I'll quickly, and only quickly, show you my menu plan. 1 second. I am, yes, about to throw myself out of the window thanks to these noises in here. But yeah, like I was saying before, I'll very, very quickly just show you my menu plan of what I'm going to have for this week. And hopefully, I'm aiming for £2 loss this week. And hopefully it'll get me that £2 loss, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So I will speak to you very shortly, or should I say in about a split second. I'll speak to you then. And by the power of magic, I'm back. Time travel, it's a great thing, isn't it? Right, so my husband he's done the click and collect, he's brought it home. There's been a couple of substitutions. If I can remember them, obviously I'll let you know what was substituted. I've wrote Syns on pretty much everything, I think, that is Synned, and it's kind of just in a bit more of a jumbled mess this time because I'm trying to get this done and cook tea at the same time, so that's cooking in the background. So I've got very hungry people, so I'm just going to whiz through this a little bit, a lot quicker than the other bit. She says, still talking. So it's not in any particular order. It's Syns, free, and a few speedy things, but I'll crack on. So first couple of bits that we've got are some mini white wraps. These are 5 Syns each. I've got a couple of packets of them. I've got those because I'm doing quesadillas again this week because they are very popular in this house. And when I'm flipping them over in the frying pan, even though I dry fry them, I don't use oil. The big ones are just too big and everything falls out, so mini ones are the way forward. I have, however, got some big wraps as well, and these are just for pack lunches and stuff instead of sandwiches. They're 9 Syns each. The mini ones, I don't know if I said, they're 5 Syns each. And then for me, I've got the Weight Watchers ones, Healthy Extra B, or 5.5 Syns each. I do tend to have 2 of them. I've got some more peppered salami. These are going to go in the quesadillas, and then also, again, Alyssa absolutely loves it. She likes it in her pack lunch, in her wraps and stuff. So 15 Syns for the whole pack, and there's 135 grams, so not too bad. Got 2 packs of them. Very lazy of me, I know, but it makes the best fried rice. I've got 6 packs of these Asda's micro rice basmati flavour. 1 Syn per pack, and like I say, for the ease and convenience, not bad at all, and I think they're only 35p a pack as well, so they're fairly cheap. A couple of tubes of Primula Light. 75 grams of that is your Healthy Extra A, or you can Syn it at 6 Syns per 75 grams. I've also got 4 of these because they were on offer. The cheddar cheese sauces. For the full pack, it's just 7 Syns if you make it up as directed. And like I said, I've got 4 of them. I'm going to be doing a cheeseburger pasta that I've not made in ages, and, well, not made the vegetarian version in ages. I made the boys some just last week, and again they've requested it, so that's what I'm making. So I've got this, and then split between 5 of us, not bad at all thin wise. Some mature cheddar, 30 grams for your healthy extra A, 50% light cheddar, 40 grams for healthy extra A. I've got 50% less fat garlic and herb cheese, cream cheese. For 25 grams of this, it is just 2 Syns for that. And again, that's going in the quesadillas. I've got 2 of these, semi-skimmed. You can have 250 mils of this as your healthy extra A allowance for the day. I've got 2 packs of the 4 tins of baked beans. Again, baked beans don't last any time in our house. They're completely free. 2 packs of the 3-pack of fridge raiders. 1 Syn for either flavour. We've got Southern style and slow roasted. And per little mini pack, which is 22.5 grams, it's just 1 Syn for that. And again, fantastic for snacks. Did I do hot dogs? I don't know if I did hot dogs. If I did, apologies. They're still sat in front of me. 3 Syns per hot dog anyway. And again, I throw them into everything for the kids because they'll love them. My mayonnaise, half a Syn per tablespoon of Hellmann's Lighter Than Light. I have some sliced water chestnuts, which are, I want to say the speed. I'll pop it on the bottom if I'm incorrect, but I'm pretty certain water chestnuts are speed. I have 2 jars of this, and again, it's just nice and easy. Tomato and garlic pasta sauce, 10.5 Syns for each jar. I don't have that, I make my own, but again, it's for the hubby when he's having his meaty stuff, and it's something that he could do quite easy. Also, again for the hubby, is this Home Pride pasta bake cheese and bacon sauce, 19 Syns for the full one, and I've got a couple of them because again, on offer. Now, I have chicken nuggets for the rest of the family, 1.5 Syns each, battered. And then chicken nuggets for me, the Quorn ones, just 1 Syn each. Now I remember when they used to be half a Syn, and I'm gutted that they're not half a Syn anymore because I absolutely love them. And I used to easily eat 8 of them in a sitting, and it's probably a good reason now that they are a Syn instead of half a Syn for that reason. I've got a few bags of this rigatoni pasta. I like to just vary up the pasta shapes that we have every week. And then I've also got some pork breakfast patties. These are 3.5 Syns each. 6-pack. Not too bad for 3.5 Syns, but again, not for me. I don't eat pork. I've got some big bird's eye quarter-pounder burgers. These are 8 Syns each. And again, I won't be eating them. And ones that I will be, and that I've not tried before, are Linda McCartney's 8 vegetarian burgers. These are half a Syn each. So I thought I'd give them a whirl instead of my usual no bull burgers. Excuse if you can hear commotion in the background, but Alana is playing with her brothers and sisters and she's very noisy. Now, this is one of the substitutions. It's the Asda's plant-based shawarma kebab meat. Obviously vegetarian and vegan. Is it vegan? Is it vegan? Is it even vegetarian? It's not even saying if it's vegetarian. 1 second while I have a quick eyeball. I can't even see that it says, oh yeah, it's right there. Right, vegan and vegetarian. Sorry, that took me a long time. So I did order the Vivera one, which is only 1.5 Syns for the full pack. This one is 4.5 Syns, and like I say, it was a substitution. So if I've got the Syns to spare, I will have it. Otherwise, I might let my daughter have it and just get myself some of the other one instead, because 4.5 Syns is quite high for a filling in a kebab when I like to have the kebab wraps myself that I usually Syn. So yeah, some Quorn mince, that is free and protein. Some Quorn pieces, free and protein again. Some sweet corn, which is free, and garden peas, which are free. I've got a few tins of chopped tomatoes, they're speed. a couple passatas, which is speed. I've got some tuna in brine. As long as it's in brine and in spring water, it's completely free in protein. If it's in sunflower oil, you've got to sin it, and I think it's quite highly sinned. I've got a couple of tins of chickpeas, which are free, and a couple of tins of kidney beans as well, which are free. Let me have a quick scan round. Oh, some Vimto, sugar-free, again, free. And that's it. Let me just have a quick look. Yep, that is absolutely it. So that is, like I said, it's a week's worth of shopping for a family of 6. Yeah, that's everything. I'll pop my menu plan on at the end of this. I'll just write it out and you'll be able to see everything that we're having. Self-explanatory, I won't go through it in too much detail. Sorry about that, the kitchen was getting invaded as usual. Yeah, so I'll pop the menu plan on at the very end so then you can see everything that this is going to do throughout the whole of the week. And yeah, that's it. I don't know if it's been a quick one or not. I don't know the total minutes yet until I edit this. But yeah, I hope you found that useful. Like I said, I've included all Syns that are relevant for today and any other day that you're watching this. Just make sure you double check them because otherwise I don't want you to get them wrong or anything like that. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. So as promised, here is my menu plan. I'm just going to go through it quickly because I have Kobe for company. This is the realities of being a mum. You've got to do these things with your kids around, which obviously I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, just super quick. My menu plan, it's quite basic. I just keep it simple because if I keep it too strict, then you know, I'm only going to end up breaking my menu plan, let's face it. And things do fluctuate. Things change throughout the week. I might end up using ingredients for different things, or we might change our mind and not have something, or we might want something different. So I do, you know, there is room for change, shall we say. So just quickly going through it, my breakfast, I've got options of cereal with fruit, and I always try and put whether they're going to be a healthy extra A or a healthy extra B, just so I know what I'm playing at with that day. So that would obviously be both. Toast with or without beans and tomatoes, or just one of the other, healthy extra B. And fruit and yogurt. I don't put Syns against any of this just because, again, Syns can change depending on what ingredients I use if I swap it out for something else. And I know I've only got 3 options for breakfast and there's 7 days in a week. But again, I'll just repeat a lot of these things, or a lot of the time I don't even have breakfast. So this is just if I do have breakfast. Then on to lunches, soup and salad. Again, I'll make a soup from scratch and it'll be Syn free. So I'll have that over a couple of days. And salad, obviously, plenty of speed. Good old jacket spud with tuna, with beans, whichever one I fancy on the day. Sometimes cheese, so it can include a healthy extra A there, but I've just not included it on this because it's not always guaranteed that I'll have cheese. Again, with salad. And then tuna cheese melt, which I absolutely love with salad, a healthy extra A and B. A big mixed salad that I do, which I throw literally everything and the kitchen sink in with. And I'm going to serve that with couscous. So I really do like that. I include stuff like olives, boiled eggs. Sometimes I include like diced up potatoes, just all sorts. Dinners, quesadillas with salad and chips, again healthy extra A and B, and the filling it'll change with the quesadillas. I might fancy chicken, I might fancy tuna, I might fancy veg, again it just depends on the day. The cheeseburger pasta, mine will be vegetarian, mine and Alyssa's will be vegetarian, made with corn, everybody else's will be made with meat, and that'll be served with salad, so a healthy extra A because I do put cheese in that. Mayflower curry, I've put lots of veg there because it's just going to be a vegetable one, just because me and Alyssa will be the only ones that are eating it. The boys will be having sweet and sour chicken. Alana likes Mayflower curry as well, so us girls will be eating that. Kobe, obviously, 13 weeks, he'll be sticking to his milk. And rice, so plenty of plenty of speed in that, so no need for a salad. Corn nuggets, chips and salad. Again, that'll be quite heavily synned because of the nuggets being 1 syn each. It depends how many I fancy. Sausage, mash, veg and onion gravy. All my veg tends to be speedy stuff. Mash, obviously, you make from scratch. Sausages will be the Linda McCartney rosemary and red onion ones, so sin-free for me. Syns for my hubby, but he doesn't need to lose weight at all, so it'll be fine. And then I make an sin-free onion gravy as well from scratch, so looking forward to that. Pasta al tonno, so it basically means pasta with tuna. I make it in a creamy tomato sauce. I'm going to serve it with garlic bread, which will be my healthy extra B, and a salad again. So it will be healthy extra A and B because I'll be having cheese in the pasta. And then burgers, chips and salad. I'm going to try those new Linda McCartney burgers that I've never tried for half a cent each. I'm going to probably have them in a wholemeal pita, so then I can have 2 burgers and just use 1 pita. Sin-free chips and salad, so again healthy extra A and B. I use plastic cheese for that because you get tons of it and it makes it really cheesy, but again I'll show you how I do all that as my vlog goes on. And then snacks, I'm not a big snacker. During the day I tend to stick to my 3 meals if I have breakfast, and then I do always have a dessert on an evening, so for me it's something sweet on an evening that I tend to save my Syns for, and any snacky stuff. So I've just put fruit, maybe not, yogurts as well. So I'm going to try and keep it speedy for snacks. And if I do have anything Synny, then it'll just be a yogurt, which will be like half a Syn at the most, maybe a Syn. And then desserts there. My Slimming World trifle that I make, I've made it before in the past and I've shown the vlog of that, but I'll be making it again. Syns, whatever Syns I've got left, I've got like a little treat box in the cupboard that's got all the Syn values on everything, so I know what I'm playing with. It's usually something chocolatey. Hi-Fi bars, depending if I've had my Hi-Fi bars for the day or my healthy extra B, and then again fruit and yogurts. So yeah, so that's my menu plan for this week. Hopefully, like I say, it'll get me that £2 loss, fingers crossed. I've not included drinks on here because, again, that varies. I don't stick to certain drinks. I am just trying to make sure that I'm going to include plenty more fluid in the sense of water and sugar-free squash. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I know I've already said it, but thank you so much for watching. I hope that might have given a little bit of inspiration. If you've got any questions, queries, want me to show you how I make anything in specific, or want me to tell you, then just drop me a comment in the comments below and I will be happy to share. Alana, say bye-bye. Yeah, got no chance. Say bye-bye, Kobe. Oh, he spat his dummy out for you. Say bye-bye. Look how big she is now. Good girl, Beanie. Beanie's a nickname. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you guys, and we'll finish on Kobe. So, see you later.